realize one day at a time. Kimmy Kim and Elations Radio. They're here to get your day going fine. Kimmy Kim and Elations Radio. Kimmy Kim and Elations Radio. Kimmy Kim and Elations Radio.
And here's your host, Miss Kim Robinson.
Do you have an upcoming event? Well, I encourage you to book Beyond Defense Family for an amazing experience. Beyond Defense is a talented group of men and women who have toured the world to display their talents of song and ministry. Did I forget to mention multi-award winners? They're your one-stop shop for making your event the best in the city. Book Beyond Defense today at beyonddefense.org. Click Menu, then Contact. Beyond Defense, your audience will thank you.
Welcome to Beyond the Radio.
Welcome to Beyond the Radio, and you better be smiling.
Beyond the Fences in the building.
Welcome. Yeah. It's your main man, Minister David Benton. You know what it is. I am in the building. Yeah, we got a nice surprise for you tonight. You know what it is? It's going down. And if you ain't smiling, you know what you better do. Get off the line, because we smile up in here. Yeah, that's what we do on Beyond the Radio. Shout out to the Elation family, because Elation is always in the building. Shout out to Kimmy Kim and the rest of the crew. Shout out to the Beyond the Fence family. And tonight, I said tonight, we got a surprise for you tonight. You heard the first song called Fly High. That's what we doing tonight. Not tonight, tonight. We flying high. Building with us. Shay Samuels, 2017 Gospel Choice Award winner and breaking records on the Billboard. Are you in the building?
Shay Samuels is in the building.
Howdy, howdy, howdy. You know I'm from Tennessee. Howdy.
Howdy, 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 howdy. I'm from up north, so I'm gonna just say I'm from up north, so I'm gonna just say, yo, what's up? What it do?
Boo, you Yankee. Boo, Yankee.
What it do? How are you, Elations family? Again, shout out to the Elations family. We love you guys. And before we get into it, David, let me just say shout out to the sponsors, because I feel like we are not going to be able to get to them tonight. I'm excited about the show tonight and the guests. So if you don't mind, let me just go ahead and say shout out to the sponsors.
Shout out to the sponsors. Please shout out our sponsors. Brought to you by...
Yes. Tess Hair Braiding out of Newark, Delaware. We want to give you a great big shout out. They just started business up again, so you guys check them out. Newark, Delaware, Tess Hair Braiding, and they are on social media. Also to A Rose Media. A Rose Media is a company that does all things media, logos, videos. They do whatever you need in media, they have it. So shout out to Asante Rose and his business, AR Media, right here in Atlanta, Georgia. And, of course, we always talk about Truto Graphic Designs. If you're in need of graphic designs, hit up the Beyond the Fence family at BeyondTheFence.org. David Benton will hit you right back. So shout out to the sponsors.
Oh, and speaking of Truto he is off tonight. He is off tonight. Shout out to Truto.
Shout out to Truto.
He did say, though, he's going to kick his toes up, wiggle his toes, and all that, have a little air on and wiggle his little toes. He going to sip on a pina colada, and he going to listen to Beyond the Radio. He's going to sing on a pina colada. A pina colada, what he said he was going to sip it on. Pina colada. That's what he told me. So are you ready to start the show? Are you ready to start the show?
I am. I'm excited.
Look, I got my guys. Y'all just heard Fly High. I got my guys. I got my brother first, Giddy. He's on the hook. Then right behind me is One Say for President, my man. Then the third verse was from Mr. Kobayashi, my man. And then the last verse who just came with the anchor. It's like, when you run track and that anchor, he just brung it on home. Jay Bush, Fullbeard in the building. So, I'm going to start out the first one. Giddy, from the hook, are you in the building?
Yes. Was good.
Well, brother, you sound like Giddy, you ain't coming to a Mike Tyson fight, brother. You
Nah.
got a smile on him, Giddy. Yeah, man.
How you doing too, Giddy? How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How about you?
I'm all right. Shay, do you have something to say?
Welcome, Giddy. Welcome. I'm just excited to interview each one of them. So welcome to Beyond the Radio.
Appreciate it.
So, hey, Shay, I'm going to let you just take over from here because I told him we got a good night tonight.
Yes, I can't say tonight like that, but I'll probably sound like I'm French or something. So, yes, we do have a good show for you guys tonight. That was Giddy. If you hear that person on the hook, I want to fly so high. I'm not going to steal your shine, Giddy. But he did an amazing job on that. And we also have Mr. Jay Bush, full beard, on with us. Jay Bush, are you in the building? I'm going to say it again. Jay Bush, are you in the building?
Full beard.
Full beard.
Well, we'll go to the next one. He might not be in the building.
No problem. Kobe Kane. Is it Kobe? I know it's Kobe. I see Kobe Kane. So Kobe.
Kobayashi. Mr. Kobayashi is in the building. Yes.
Kobe and Kobayashi.
If you're thinking of Kobayashi, I swear you're thinking of
Mr. Kobayashi. I like that. I like it. If I slip and say Mr. Miyagi tonight, please forgive me.
It happens all the time.
It makes me want to go look at the Last Dragon. I'm just saying.
You should have heard me try to pronounce your name over the weekend, and I was like, I was halfway close. But Mr. Kobayashi, you guys did an amazing job on this song, Fly High. It's already hit the charts, even a week after it came out, and so you guys have done a phenomenal job with this. And I'm just glad to have you on because here's the thing, we have a lot of men who came together way before, the riots, the looting, way before the death of George Floyd. And you guys really did this song with purpose. David, I'm going to start with you because I remember back in 2018 when you actually called me and said, listen, man, you got to hear this. You got to hear this. And just to see the build of this song, it started with Giddy and the hook, and then you talked to me about your part, and you went from your part.
Want say for president, who is also want say for president. Are you in the building?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Want say for president is in the building.
Yes, sir. In the building.
Were you hiding? You were hiding back there. For some reason, I felt like he said the name already. But Wante, I'm so sorry. Wante for president is in the building. So we have Giddy, we have Wante.
I got you, bro. Don't worry about it. See, we all from Tennessee. That's why I brought my brother. That's why I'm showing out tonight. Because I said this is a country thing. I'm taking it down south. I said I'm taking it down south tonight. That's what I'm doing. I'm taking it down south.
I didn't mean to leave you out. Wante, if we're going to be real about it, he said just say his name at the very end because you're going to have a lot to say. So that's how that happened.
That might be the case. That
was the case. He said, and the one who go he said like that. He said, call on him last. That's exactly how that happened. Well, we do have the crew in the house. We do have the crew in the house. Wante for president is in the building.
Yes, this is the crew. And I just want to say this, man. Fellas, right here, man, on Beyond the Radio, I promise you this is so out the ordinary, the way we do it, the way we structure things. But everybody know, man, it's a blessing to have all our listeners. Shout out to all the listeners on Beyond the Radio. It's definitely a blessing. But I wanted to bring these guys on from Fly High because these are the most lyrical MCs in Knoxville, Tennessee, hands down. And Giddy, this brother is so gifted, so talented. And it's like when I first heard him, I drew to his sound automatically, man. And by him being a brother, from the motherland, it was just so impressive, man. And it was just a radiance of love. And he's just an awesome brother. And why I say for president, man, I've been knowing this brother like forever. Mr. Kobayashi been knowing forever. and Jay Bush, man, I met him when I came home from prison, and it just been on point. So, shout out to my bros, you know what I'm saying? I just want to tell y'all brothers, man, I appreciate y'all for lacing the track, and I love you, and I appreciate it humbly, man. I thank y'all. Seriously.
You're welcome, man. I'm glad to be a part of it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I appreciate the opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's back to you, Shay. You know I'm going to get emotional. It's back to you.
Yeah, this is really big tonight, and I'm glad to be a part. I'm happy to be a part of it. But I was saying in 2018, David called me. He was at work, and he was like going in on this, track in his head, and he called me about Giddy, and he was like, "Listen," he said, "I got a brother from the motherland, and I know that this guy." He had me go to his videos. He looked at his videos. Was like, "Oh my God, he is really, really good." And so to hear him on Fly High and for hear the hook, it's very smooth. It's smooth. So Giddy, let me ask you, when he first came to you with the track, what was your thought process? How did you come up with the Fly High, and what was your thought process?
Well, at first, I love music and I do all type of music, but my style, is different, compared to what he does. I do more like Afro music, like African, more like dance hall type of music. So when he sent me he said, "Let's do a song." I was like, "Okay," and he sent me the beat. I was like, I love it because it has that Spanish guitar in it, So the melody was really easy to come up with. So anything the melody is tense, I think, it's always easy. So I vibe to it right away, and so that's how things came out. And once I sent it to him, he liked it too. So.
He loved it. I wish I could say that he liked it, but he loved it, and he grooved to it for a while. So tell the listeners where you're from, Giddy.
For me, I'm original from Congo, born and raised. I came here in 2010. Yeah, 2010. So, yeah, that's pretty much my story. Yeah.
Well, we're going to get your information as well so that the listeners can connect with you. But I wanted you guys to see, for the listeners, we always talk about BDF and Beyond the Radio being international, not just on radio, but we connect with people right here in America who are doing the same things that we're doing, but they just bring that vibe, that vibe. And so I really enjoyed what you did with the hook. And so now we build off the hook, and I'm going to go to Wante for president, because he's, outside of David, is David, Giddy, and then Wante comes in. And so Wante, David comes to you with this track, and he's like, "Look, bro, I got this track. I want you to lay something on it for me." You hear the track, and then how do you start going in? How do you come up with your lyrics?
Well, when I actually heard the track, Giddy wasn't on it yet. It was just David. It was just David and the beat. So when I heard it, I was like, I really basically went off of. A matter of fact, he told me the song wasn't going to be structured the way it was. It was like, it's going to be my verse, hook, your verse, hook. But the way I wrote it right off of his energy, because I didn't have the hook. So I wrote it like, I came in like the way the song is the way I sent it to him. And I was like, just move it how you want it. And he was like, nah. Nah, that's it. That's it. Like, we doing that now. Like, we doing that. Like, that's how we rocking the song. It's going to be hook, my verse, your verse, hook.
Right.
So, but all my energy came straight from David, and as more elements came out in the song, he sent me the hook, and I was like, wow, this is. I was already wow over his verse, and I'm like, I got to do something special on this, and then I was like, wow over the hook. Like, when I heard the hook, I was letting my close family and friends who do stuff with me, like, hey man, y'all hear this?
So you knew that it was going to be. You knew that it was going to be.
Oh yeah, the beat in the first verse was already amazing, and then I heard the hook with it, and I was like, and then he told me who else was getting on it, and I said, oh yeah, I want to hear the finished product. I said, don't let me hear nothing else till it's done. I want to hear the finished product. I just want to be shocked. I just want to be shocked.
And I think that's exactly what David did with everybody. He shocked us with Fly High. It's totally out of, and I don't want to use his comfort zone, but it's totally out of the first EP album, the background, and then going into the David Benton album, now going into the Boyz II Men album. It definitely shows that. And I'm going to talk a little bit about you guys, being in Knoxville and doing some things together prior to this, and how you guys came about with the music. But I'm going to go ahead next to Mr. Kobayashi.
Yes.
Say it right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kobayashi.
Mr. Kobayashi.
Mr. Kobayashi. Go to him because, not only are you part of the song, you actually helped to kind of orchestrate what this video looks like too, along with Wante, right?
Yes. I worked on the editing for it, and Wante also was with he had the camera and did some of the shooting, and also he had some other shots that he had prior to help me put it all together. So I got everything from Wante and started working on the edits, and then I would send drafts out and get feedback, and then they would come back with some good feedback to help me improve it.
And I like that because collectively, you guys are like the collective, the Good Guy Collective, right? You guys are a Good Guy Collective who kind of collaborated with BDF, and so you guys came together collectively. I saw y'all in the studio. The whole making of this song, though, honestly, was amazing because we got a chance to see pieces of it. Y'all were in the studio. David wouldn't even lay his track down, his lyrics down. He had y'all do it a few times, but before y'all got off, you like, no, you gotta hit it, DB. You gotta put your right. Time to go. But he wanted to save the best for last, so we got a chance to see this thing layer out. And so when it was time for your lyrics, Mr. Kobayashi, when it was time for your lyrics, how did you muster up what you came up with?
Well, my situation was like Wante's. When I got the talk to a DB about the song, he sent me the beat with his lyrics, with his verse already on it. But I didn't have the hook either. So I kind of fed off of his energy with the subject matter he was talking about, and then just tried to find some things that would work for me, and how I could personalize it with the ideas that I have in my in my personality and in my music and things like that. So I just and plus I've known BB all my life, so we were just talking and kicking it, and we bounced ideas, and then it was sometimes just we talking about God, and the song is about talking about God, and I figured I wanted to focus on the God inside. So that's kind of how I designed my version.
It's a very touchy, from lyric to lyric, though, I can tell you that it's a very touchy song because you guys are inspiring through each person doing their part. You guys are really encouraging people in your lyrics. You're encouraging people to really look within themselves and to search within themselves. And then Giddy comes in with that fly so high, And so, I really felt like I could fly when I heard it. You know what I mean? Like, I was like the little boy on the video, just running through the grass, my arms out, just flying. And so it had to be a fun venture for you guys. And then we have Jay Bush. Should I say full beard? Do I need to say that? Jay Bush, full beard. Do I need to say that?
I don't think he's in the building. I don't think Jay Bush is in the building.
Bush is in the building. Jay Bush is not in the building yet. Right. Jay Bush is not in the building. All right, I have to remember that. But Jay Bush actually did an amazing job as well. For you guys who are tuning in, when you see the video, Jay Bush is the last person that was there and on the song, and he brought a different element to it. Everyone had their way of rapping. Everyone had their style. Everyone had the lyrics that matched what they wanted to encourage people. And Jay Bush, there was no better way to end that, to be honest with you. It started off powerful. Every person had a message, and then Jay Bush came with his format. So go ahead and get the video today off of YouTube if you haven't seen the video. The video was released this past Friday. and it did an amazing job. David, I'm going to come to you about the video. Did you want to say something first before I come to you about the video, David?
I do want to say this with Jay Bush. I remember when I gave it to him, he fed off Mr. Kobayashi verse. Mm-hmm. He had got a chance to hear Kobe. So when Wanse for President, he came right behind me. The song was going to be completely structured a different way. But the way Wanse for President came behind me, in the way that Jay Bush, Fullbeard, came behind Mr. Kobayashi, I couldn't chop up those verses. They had to go in sequence like they did, because at the same time, we're all really friends, and we're all really like brothers for real. So that's why it flowed the way it did. It was really sincere, and our hearts are all in the right place. And I just told Giddy, he did the rest. I just told him the hook. So if we don't mind, look, when we come back for the music break, we really want to talk about the essence of why the song was even made, and I'm coming back and tell you guys, all the listeners, of why it poured in my heart, what I got from it. But we all know that we always talk about this here on Beyond the Radio, that it's more than music. It's not about just the music. This is to do not motivational, but transformational speaking and transformational music. That's what we want to do, help you become a better version of yourself. If we're not helping you to become a better version of yourself, then we are not doing our job. And that's what we want to do. So this song, we're going to break down on the second half of how this applies to our life and why we wrote it. And we're going to break down the song. So during this break, we want to go to the song, Fly High. If you don't mind, Shay, because we got a lot to talk about. Where the music at, because we got a lot to talk about. Where the music at, because we got a lot to talk about. Shay, you need to sing it.
Nah, don't need an explanation. That's for you to ask yourself. Is you gon' sink or levitate about the game where they be playing? Steady tricking, they be playing it. Wanna make you dumb, so you never make your kingdom come. What they on? Time to stack and build a throne. I've been down and out so long, I grew some wings with feathers on it. Ain't no opponent, just little me on me. And that little light gon' shine, put that all on G.O.D. Yeah.
I want to fly so high.
More of a culture thing when you an eagle. Can't compromise with the vulture brain. Stay focused, feeling hopeless. Living in a broken dream. Stay woke, don't stay broke. Hit it with the shoulder lean. Haters try to block a shot. Gotta hit it with the double clutch. Play the cards I was dealt. My opponents didn't shuffle up. Same rope that they try to hang you with. You with the double dutch. Throwing stones behind their hand. And damn, I be sucking up too much. Hating me blood. People don't love enough. In the club, but they cut it tough. Mind going on some other stuff. Something poisonous. Remind me of a buttercup. Knuckle up. Spiritual warfare inside every one of us.
No baggage, no, no. Get on board. People get ready. There's a plane that's coming.
Emancipation Proclamation can do this for us. No Kennysonian or Johnsonian Civil Rights Bill can do this for us. If the Negro is to be free, he must move down into the inner resources of his own soul and sign with the pen and ink of self-asserted manhood his own emancipation proclamation.
I'm on the king, balance it out, we'll never miss. You were eager, I told you this. Watch how fly the fucking get. No doubt about it, I don't doubt about it. Surrounded by a lot of stress. Spirituality is plain hide and go seek. You still haven't found it yet. You can find it. I gotta remind you, look inside yourself. Are people dying? Gonna lack of knowledge, so you gotta apply yourself. The media, attractive violence, that's why you gotta doubt yourself. Resurrect, look for the facts. And don't lie to self. Does cry, but you're crying for help. You're looking for better ways, you better pray, you meditate, manifesting the better days. Some people trying to hold you down, you really the heavyweight. If they gonna hate, then let them hate them. Spiritually levitate, levitate.
No need no baggage, no, no. Get on board. People get ready. There's a plane that's coming.
Welcome, welcome, welcome to Beyond the Radio.
Welcome to Beyond the Radio, and you better be smiling.
Beyond the fences in the building.
Hey, we're back. Welcome, welcome, welcome back to the second half. And we got my brothers on here from the Good Guy Collective. We have my main man Giddy. We have Wansay for president. We have Mr. Kobayashi and my main man Jay Bush, who's on the song, couldn't make it tonight. But shout out to my brother because
hey, I'm on here.
Oh, Jay Bullburn is in the Hey, you kind of had me nervous. You see the threat? I'm right here, brother. I'm sorry, brother. You are here. Yes, you are here, Full Beard.
My man.
Hey, Jay Bush, man, look, we are so, hey, man, thank you for showing up. Brother, thank you for blessing the track. Man, look, we just going to come right into it on this one, man, because we really want to talk about the song Fly High and the expectancy of what we all collectively really are trying to get a point across. And it's important, man, us, especially as black men, the things that's going on right here right here in America, man. So this was the right time. This was nothing, like, this song is older than the pandemic. So we already was thinking these things through. So, Jay Bush, since you just coming up, man, I want to start when you came with your verse and the things that you were saying in it, man, like some of your lyrics. Quote some of your lyrics and explain the value of what's going on in today and apply those lyrics. How can it bless us today as black men and what we're really going through in society? Because it's not just about just black and white. It's just about that, we do want fairness and righteousness and in love, man. We all want that as humans. So on your verse, Jay Bush, could you really explain that, bro? Because you really went deep.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. What up? I love the round of applause. Nice touch. But, where do I start? I feel like the whole song in general is about, like, obviously it's about flying. So, the whole, in my mind, when I think about flight, I think about, like, evolving. I think about, reaching new states of being that you wouldn't typically believe you can get to, So
yeah.
Flying represents that. So that's the mindset I went in with writing my verse. But, like, my verse actually opens with a line that was, like, preordained by the homie Kobayashi. Kobe, you on here, right?
Yeah, I'm on here.
All right, well, so, yeah, the opening line was actually a follow-up, like, from Kobayashi's verse. So we just worked together on it, And, like, the line I opened with was Are You With It or Not? And that's the song from an album that my last album I just put out. It's called With It or Not. And basically the premise of that song is about, like, are you with taking the steps you need to take as a man to free yourself from captivity. The song's all about, like, just evolving from challenging situations, more from the perspective of, like, go ahead.
Yes, and the truth is, the song "Fly High," I actually called it a whole nother song at one point in time, right?
Yeah.
And the reason I left it "Fly High," because the gentleman who sent me this production, he called it "Fly High," so I just said, you know what, I'm a leave it there and call it "Fly High."
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
So it is about evolving, It's definitely about evolving, man. So, hey, Giddy, are you still in the building?
Yep.
Brother, when you made that hook, man, like, really, what was on your mind? I mean, do you ever think about your African heritage, man, back at home? Do you think about those your family? Like, when you write these songs, man, do it take you back home? Because what was your purpose? What was your point? Because, man, you really put a stamp on the song. You really start the song out. So the song is not the song without your impact.
Right.
What brought you to that point, bro?
First of all, I think you sent me the beat first with no verse. I don't know, and I was like, fly high. I didn't know the topic, but you say it's called Fly High. I thought it was about something else, you know. And then you sent me the verse, and when the verse came, at first I was going with the melodies, like I said. I just kept saying fly high, same sentence, the whole hook. And when you send me a verse, and that's when, you know, the words, I understand what you were saying. And I feel like, you know, just fly high, you know, be free, you know, like really simple, you know, nothing much to my hook. It's just, you know, I just want to, you know, be free and like you said, same way I came here, you know, because I want to be free, you know. I ran away from the war. I came here to chase my dream, you know, same situation like that, yeah.
That was the purpose of me asking you, Giddy, because I looked at your videos, man. I do love your music, and you're a great person. Like, that person on the song is really who you are. And I just want to tell you, I appreciate that, bro, because, you know, you are a free spirit. And I needed a free spirit like that on the song. You know, and mix it up with, because we're all good guys. And so, you know, from the Good Guy Collective. So, Giddy, on a quick note, man, where can everyone find you? Like, give the people the information that they can find you at, bro.
Yeah. Well, I'm on social media a lot, not like you guys. I check your Instagram. You don't post a lot, but I'm on Instagram. It's called, my Instagram is Giddy, the Don, and my Facebook is Giddy and Jackson. So just when you're on Facebook, you're gonna find me on Instagram. So they all link up together.
And you do beats as well, right? You do production as well, right?
Yes, I do recording, mix, mastering, all that stuff, videos. So yeah.
Man, well, I appreciate you, brother. Man.
Yeah, no problem.
Back to my man. Why say for president, my brother?
Yes, sir.
Why say for president? Like I said, you got my vote. You got my vote. Look, man, when you came right off of me, man, so smooth. But man, the word play, you had the word play, but you hit so many points of life that can really help not just young black men, but everyone. The things you were saying, man, like you was talking about blessing people, but it won't be from Drew Brees because he played with the Saints, right? Because he said we all Saints. But that was beautiful wordplay.
Yes,
so,
sir.
You know, the Bible do say that many are called, but only few are chosen, right? So guess what? You spoke that, man. So that message, man. What point are you getting across? That was powerful wordplay, bro.
Well, really, more or less normally what I try to get across in all my music is really getting people to, like I really ended it with, is stay open.
Yeah.
And stay thinking for yourself. As long as you think and don't just follow the mass. As long as you use your own brain. Because people are programmed. You know what I mean? We all get programmed.
Yes.
So we all get programmed so easily. And as long as you think out the situation, right, wrong, whatever it is, as long as you think out the situation and put yourself on both sides of it, and then decide, like, what's really right in this situation? What's really happening? What could be done different? And that's more or less, like, you know, what I'm putting through in my verses, like, what do you say?
Faith without works is dead, man.
Yes.
We can't say we have all this faith and put in no work. We just been taught to just sit back and wait. Just wait. You're in God's way. And I'm like, yo, you can never get in God's way. You're talking about God. How can you get in God's way? Like, who made this up? Like, who said that you can have the power to get in God's way? Like, yo, are you seriously mind thinking God can be that weak? You know?
Exactly.
So, that's why, man, that verse was so influential, bro. I understand it, you know, and that was the whole point of me having the Good Guy Collective, man. Y'all brothers are so awesome and powerful. Mr. Kobayashi, you know I gotta go to you next, bro.
Yes, sir.
So I gotta go to you next, Mr. Kobayashi.
Yeah.
Well, before I go to you, I do gotta say this, kings and queens, men and women of God. Listen, Juan Shay for president, he work out. He do more than just rap. He also is an entrepreneur in his own right as a personal trainer. On a quick note, bro, how can we get in touch with you, with your music, and as a personal trainer? And please tell us about that just give us a quick second so we can continue. But that's important.
Yeah. All my personal training is under just my regular name, Dewan Shay Jones. People find me on you can find me on Facebook easy. Juan Shay for President on Facebook is my music, and also on Facebook, and also Say Film and Photo is Instagram and Facebook, and that's the video camera work, film and production side of it. So I try to stay busy. I try to
now,
stay busy.
Juan Shay, I gotta say this. I know we got listeners and stuff. Look, y'all. I'm gonna be honest with y'all listeners. Now, y'all know we don't play no games over here beyond the radio. You know I'm gonna tell you the truth. Now, I ain't trying to hate on your business, Juan Shay, but Juan Shay, let's be real. Juan Shay for president. You been ripped up since you was like 6 years old. So man, you sitting up there, yeah, let's work out. Yeah, because you've been ripped up since you were 6 years old. You're cheating, man. I'm just saying. It ain't fair. You're giving me false hope, Juan Shay for president.
I learned some secrets at 5.
Man, shout out to you, man. But yeah, y'all follow this brother for real because he will bless you for real. And if you not in Knoxville, Tennessee, just follow his Instagram, and you can still get workouts from this brother because he worked out on Instagram, and you can follow it, and it'll help you. So shout out to the brother. Yo, so Mr. Kobayashi, let's get to it, man.
Yes, sir.
All right, because you told people, and you said you told us all it gotta be a God, and then what you say? Then if it gotta be a God inside,
it was basically, you know, it was basically when you're down and out and you.
You told him to look in the mirror. You told him to look in the mirror and ask yourself, is he ride or die? It's like God is inside you, and you look in the mirror. You gotta ask yourself, ride or die. Is God really inside you, bro? It's just so deep.
Yeah.
Please talk to us about that.
Well, I feel like, you know, growing up in the church, they've always had us looking in the God on the outside, and and we're looking and waiting for something outside of us. And then I felt like, after experience and learning and interacting and growing in faith and everything, it's like, wait a minute, if God created us, there's got to be a God inside. Like with our music. Say that again?
Yes.
Yeah. So I thought of it like with our music, like we put ourselves in our music. Like when somebody hears our music, they hear a piece of us. So we don't create anything that we don't put ourselves in. And so God wouldn't have created us if he didn't have himself in us. So I said, well, maybe just a little bit of God is enough to get us over the hump, right? So he's that powerful. So I said, maybe we already have everything we need to overcome anything we're going through.
Yes, man. That and that's why, bro, I wanted y'all on there, man. Like everybody have a heart for people and don't want people to be misled. That's all this. That's all Beyond the Video is about. We don't want people to be misled because the Bible clearly say, like, that we're made in His image and His likeness. So if you're made in His image and His likeness, then you gotta understand that God lives through you. You have the right to make a decision. Start thinking.
Yeah, you don't want to we find ourselves second guessing ourselves. And you know, if we trust ourselves, trust and believe that what we're doing is from God and who we are is from God, then we can achieve.
Yes. Man, Mr. Kobayashi, please, man, tell the people, bro, because hey, I appreciate that video from you guys too, man. Y'all awesome. How can people get in touch with you with videos, your music, because you have a project that's out as well. Tell us about your project, bro.
The project I just released in the last quarter of last year is called Concept Ion. So it's a dope project. Actually, Jay Bush was heavily instrumental in putting that together. He produced everything for me. He also emceed and gave me inspiration for a number of the tracks. So shout out to the brother Jay Bush for helping inspire me to do that project. But so that it's really a lot of positive energy, and the goal of that was to get people to think, similar to what Wante said, is to challenge the concepts that we live with, and to see if we're following the right concepts or if we're just doing what we were told. And so it's just, you know, trying to make people think and to make people feel, and to bring people into a space where they can challenge, like, oh, I remember where I was when this happened, like, and tell stories and things like that. So pretty much the whole project is a story. I'm excited about that project. It's doing well, and I'm sharing it and loving it, and I hope y'all can listen to it.
Man, hey, man, you got some heat, man. I love the video, man. That, man, we just be riding, man. Oh, man, bro. Like, you really are a hip hop head, man, and it's so smooth. It's a smooth project, man, for real. I listened to it, but I told you before, I'm gonna go back and dissect it, man, because it's smooth, you know. And yeah.
All right, so, appreciate man, that.
Yeah. So Jay Bush. Oh, well, my bad, bro. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, the only thing I was gonna say is I'm on Facebook, Instagram, under Kobe Kane Music, KOBEKANE Music, MUSIC, and so I'm Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, or you can just Google Mr. Kobayashi or Kobe Kane, and you'll come up. You'll find me. I'm not hard to find.
All right. So Wayne, just call me. I'll get in touch with him for you. Jay Bush. You next, Jay Bush. Full Beard. Talk to us about that project. Hey, I heard some of that Full Beard when I was in your studio, the Good Guy Collector studio. I heard that Full Beard. I'm telling on you. Talk to us about it. When we gonna get? When everybody gonna get? When can I play Full Beard right here on Beyond the Radio? Tell the people.
My man, yeah, man. I think God works in powerful ways, man. One thing about the Full Beard project is it's a kind of parallel to your project you just released. You know, you got Boys the Man. So Full Beard is basically about that. You know, growing up into manhood and just really identifying like what it means to be a man, you know, and also just like the phases of growing into a man. So yeah, it's a fun project, and also introspective.
You killed it.
So it's dope.
You killed it.
But I'm releasing some singles pretty soon. So yeah, I'm starting slow. Want to put out some singles, and from there I'm gonna look at the full length to see if I'm gonna put a whole album out. But yeah, I got stuff in the works. But in the meantime, you can find my stuff on Spotify, iTunes, all that good stuff. All the streaming sites. I put an album out recently called Power Ups. Not recently, it was last year or 2 years ago. But yeah, Power Ups is my last album, and you can find me on there. It's J Bush, J.Bush, and the S is $. So you can find me on anything, on all the social media platforms with that name. But, yeah.
Yes.
That's pretty much it.
Man. Hey, I just want to say I appreciate everybody for being on the project, man. I appreciate y'all brothers taking your time out for coming on Beyond the Radio and blessing us tonight.
Yeah.
That's why it was so inspirational, man, to get everybody, because everybody really got a good heart, intellectual brothers. And what I want the listeners to understand is this is definitely not just rap music. These brothers really live this life. They really live this life in real life. Like, they are genuine. They are really trying to make a difference in the city. They're not just sitting here. We hard-working brothers who care for people. So it's important to support people's integrity. It ain't all about we just rapping and hip hop and all that and the beats, and it's not about that. These words, we are trying to inspire people in real life. So understand, these brothers, follow these brothers. Follow Giddy. That's Giddy. Follow him. Follow him on YouTube. He's doing something positive. We always talking about what we don't want to hear and all the negative music. Well, this brother got feel-good music. It's not rap music. He is a singer. Go get it. Support it. When I say for president, support the brother. He's working out. It's important. Health. It's good for us. He's doing something productive and doing something positive beyond music. Mr. Kobayashi. Get his project, because the things he's talking about has value. It's not about just the music. If you listen to him, your mind will really grow in real life. And Jay Bush, you got to follow him, because his character is going to show it all. The brother does things in our community. Like, literally in our community, he do things for the children, for the kids. And I seen, Jay Bush, how you react with children, man. And it's from your heart, bro. It's so impressive. So I want to tell everybody thank you. To everyone who's listening, shout out to the Elation family. Shout out to Beyond the Fence family. Shout out to Truto. Shay Samuels, are you in the building still? Do you want to say anything? You in the building?
Shay Samuels is in the building. I just want to say you guys did an amazing job, and it was an honor to see what came together with this collaboration. And I'm just looking forward to the future.
Yeah. Thank you. Shout out. We love y'all. Thank you, Beyond the Radio. We talk to y'all next week. We going out with a bang. Where's that music at? Y'all stay tuned, because next week is
Yeah, good night, fellas.
Yeah, good night.
tribe. Take on the world by my lonely, you're right beside a tribe of brothers and sisters with they fists high when it's time to fly.
With it or not, don't need an explanation. That's for you to ask yourself. Is you gon' sink or levitate about the game with David playing? Steady tricking David playing it. Wanna make you dumb so you never make your kingdom come. What they on? Time to stack and build a throne. I've been down and out so long I grew some wings with feathers on it. Ain't no opponent, just little me on me. And that little light gon' shine, put that all on G.O.D. Yeah.
I want to fly so high.